Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Tuesday, April 27th, 2021. Sorry for the mix-up with the date yesterday. I apologize for that. Today we're pulling from the Wild Unknown tarot cards. So we have our first card is Strength. So I definitely feel like a romantic love is coming in. I definitely feel like, a passionate love. I really do feel this passion. We were highlighting this with the full moon. Just wanted to adjust a little bit. So you see this with the flower, like the rose in the mouth. So I definitely do feel like they're showing me like the tango, and the tango is like the dance of passion and love, and the woman is sitting there telling him to come here and pushing him away. It's like a song and dance, but very passionate love. I definitely feel like this person is in the spotlight. But I definitely feel like they're saying, as a lot of us have unfortunately experienced becoming a widow or a widower, and it's like in this experience it's like this reawakening of love. I definitely feel like I don't know if for some of you I feel like this may be for someone from the past, but I feel like maybe not in this lifetime. I feel like your souls recognize something in each other that just obviously with our loved one that has passed, or some of you maybe a breakup, because a lot of people have separated during this time as well. I feel like they're saying that you're gonna have something in your souls will recognizing something in each other, and it's just gonna be like a beautiful love. And you notice like he's not too old, because his mane isn't completely grown in, as well as the buck. I just noticed it with this one. I've been having a little trouble with my camera, but even with the buck, he's not fully grown. But I do definitely feel like what they were showing me is 35 to 48. So then we have the Father of Pentacles. We touched on this with the full moon, that he is definitely going to be that, that structure, that security, that stability, father figure if you do have children. But they talk about how they do balance, home and work. So, but you know what I mean? They got their priorities straight. I definitely feel the Wheel of Fortune with this Ace of Pentacles. I definitely see a star, so I feel like this is wish fulfillment. But they're saying we're getting grounded with this. Both the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles talk about this change in our finances. And I definitely feel like if you're someone that has gone what I have been through, people making this journey a lot harder than it had to be, taking, stealing, robbing, everything. It's like everything is coming full circle. Everything that has been taken away from you, and 10 times fold. They're showing me the number 10 will be restored to you. 20 times fold. They're showing me the number 20. It's just like it keeps going up and up and up. The universe is abundant. So never sit there and don't think that these things are not possible. It's possible where you put your energy, your dedication. You've taken the right path. You've done everything right. You definitely see these little growths here, and you get that with wands, which talk about rebirth, and the Nine of Pentacles definitely talk about rebirth. They're showing me the Six of Wands. So remember, I think it was last week or the week before, probably both. They talked about, riding out on our high horse out of a situation. So we're not going to rub nobody's nose in it. The key to karma is that when people finally sit there and get their karma, you don't react. You sit there, you sip your tea, you're like, I recognize it, universe. I see it, universe. I see you, but you don't say a word. You don't take any glory in it. You just sit there and know that the universe has your back. The last card we have is the Nine of Pentacles, talking again about this windfall of money, talking about material gain. I definitely feel like this is from the divine. We get that with the Ace of Pentacles, but I definitely feel like it's going to be protected. I definitely feel like our guardian angels are protecting this new foundation. I definitely feel like this is going to be like the epitome of what life should be about. I don't feel like you guys will be overly rich, but I definitely feel like you guys will have everything you need. Like when you come home, you're just, you know what I mean? Like that epitome of happiness, that pinnacle of happiness. So with the Strength card, Mastery of Emotion, it's common to think of this card as the roaring, devouring side of the lion. But look again, the Strength. This card suggests a much deeper force that's found within. The lion represents our most patient, composed self. He is a master of force, compassion, and self-control. When this card comes up, you're in need of harnessing this power for yourself. All the courage you need to be found in the muscle known as the heart. Thinking with our heart. I feel like giving yourself permission to move forward in life. I definitely feel like they're giving you permission to do so. I definitely feel like they said something has left our life and now it's being replaced with something else. they were showing me, I lost my train of thought here because someone messaged me while I was doing this. So I'll just go on to the Father of Pentacles. You know, again, Emperor energy. They're showing me the Emperor, definitely order and structure. I definitely feel father figure. And you know, they're talking to how he's an entrepreneur. So I feel like with entrepreneurs, they're very visual. You know, they're very much in their head. I definitely feel like an artistry of a sorts because they have a vision of something and they bring that to fruition. You know what I mean? So they're in, you know, they have an idea, just very much like an artist, because I am an artist myself, and it's just like you have this sort of vision, and then you sit there and you know, take pen to paper or painting or whatever you're doing, and it's just like it comes out much more beautiful as you see it starting to give birth. You know, we're talking about this rebirth, but I definitely feel like, you know, it definitely will set well with the family. Steady, entrepreneurial. The Father of Pentacles is steady, gentle, a gentleman. Upon first meeting, he can almost seem dull because of his extreme calm temperament. But don't brush him off. I feel like you go for the bad boy. I feel like, you know, they're showing like, you know, tattoos and piercings and, you know, maybe like a rocker kind of guy. But it's just like, you know, this reminds me of Shane. Shane was very old school rocker, acoustic, very, just so, oh my gosh, such an artisan. Loved literature, you know, to sit there and just off his mind, just, you know, just start how would you say that, verbally talking about, you know, H.P. Lovecraft, and he would just memorize a poem, or Edgar Allan Poe. It was just so beautiful, like, to hear that, you know, like the fact that he had such a mind to do so. And when I first met him, he was very shy, very, you know, 6'3", always, you know, everyone said he was great to work with because he come and do his work, no drama. You know, and then, you know, we started talking to each other, and he's like, you know, make sure, you know, just don't give up on me because I am quiet. And I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm like, you know, you're opening up more and more every time we hang out. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, just give me a chance. Fast forward to a year later, we have our son, and he, you know, we're hanging out with my family, and it's just like, you know, he's talking and he's playing with the kids and having a great time, and everyone's like, he's not the same person he was when he first came around. I said, no. I said, that's how he is. I said, he reads the room. He's very observant. You know, he'll know off the bat who will be friends with for the rest of his life and who just to stay away from. So I definitely felt like, you know, you know, just because people are quiet, you just don't write them off. You know, maybe they're slow or something. I was told the same. I told him that. I said, people think because I'm quiet and observing what's going around and I don't want to get involved in drama or something, they think, oh, she's the slow one. No, I'm not. I'm just getting all the facts before I make my own decision. I don't make decisions on anything else. But, you know, you couldn't shut up, Shane, and, you know, after that. Like, you know, as soon as he came out of his shell, forget it. It was just like, you know, who's this? You know? But so I feel like they're saying, give him a chance. You know, maybe because he's not that bad boy. Maybe, you know, maybe this is something typical you don't go for. You know what I mean? But it's like the definition of insanity. You keep dating the same type of person and you keep getting the same type of results. So why don't you give someone else a chance and let them show you what it is to be loved? You know, go for something else. Look, you have the pentacle behind him. Then you got that on the Ace of Pentacles. I know they're both pentacles, but I just love, like, the way that the one on the tree reminds me of starfish, though. Kind of looks like a starfish. I know Scorpio's in the sky, so, you know, water sign. But that's what I wanted to touch on. This is a very emotional time because with Scorpio in the sky, you think about it, it's all about change, transformation. A lot of Taurus in the sky, so a lot of earth. We have no fire whatsoever. And here they keep talking about fire, 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 fire. You know, going back to Monday's cards, they said for the new moon, the Libra, the scales were balancing out in love. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel like, you know, just because he doesn't check off your boxes because, oh, maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe he, you know, he dresses a certain way for work, but at home he dresses a different way. It's like, get to know them. Give them a chance. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure, like, we're not perfect either. There's some things, like, you know, you are cringeworthy, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, they're taking a chance on you. Let them show you who they could truly be. Let them shine. Like they said, like with the lion, the mane isn't fully grown. With the buck, it's not fully grown into that, you know, man. I don't know what age you become a quote unquote a man or anything like that. You know, I definitely feel like, you know, as you get older, you know more and more what you want. and what you appreciate about yourself and what you won't tolerate anymore. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, all about new beginnings. We kept getting that yesterday. All new beginnings, a definite yes card from the divine, telling us to keep grounded, with the Six of Wands that kept showing up. I definitely feel like with the Devil card, this is what they were telling you to purge, whatever that environment, whatever it was that was hindering you. I definitely feel like this is what they're saying. We wanted you to remove all that to make space for this person, because I definitely feel like there's like a manipulation there to basically talk you out of this. So now you're thinking with a clearer head. I feel like they're saying, this is why, because this is what we had waiting for you. We want you to sit there and decide for yourself, prosperous beginnings. In the center of even the giant redwood trees, a tiny seedling stood. Such is the energy of the Ace of Pentacles. It's the seed that takes root. Very much like, you also think with the heart red, but, it's at the center. And, and I know the heart is more to the left than to the right, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Like it's, we all sit there and it's like the center of our body, right? When we draw a picture of, when we're, growing up and everything. Now that when you get older, you actually learn more of your anatomy, but we always draw it at our core, like our center. It's a seed that takes root, grounding you for the future. You're in the beginning phases of a prosperous venture. Stay grounded. Go outside. Take time to appreciate nature. Because I definitely feel like the birds of the air, the clouds, like pay attention to the clouds, because there's a lot of, you can see like different spirit animals being formed in the clouds, and write it down and then look it up with the, that spirit animal's definition is. May also find a windfall of wealth headed your way. And I feel like that, again, this is why they were saying you need to purge this person, whatever this thing, person, environment, addiction, whatever this was, this negative entity, negative self-talk. Maybe we're our own devil on our shoulder. You know what I mean? That negative self-talk, because how we talk to ourselves, people hear that. And it's like, oh, that it's okay for me to talk to you that way because I hear you saying it. You know what I mean? So it's just like you got to sit there and set yourself up for success. When you're around people, make sure that you're not talking yourself down, because they'll start doing it. So happy, healthy home. And I feel like, honestly, you walk through that door and it's just like this big burst of golden light comes out, and it's just like your sanctuary. You're just happy to be home. Always a welcoming card. The Nine of Pentacles is a time of joy that may result of your loyal and hard work. This may be a promotion at work, a newfound stability and happiness at home. It's even possible that you find yourself enjoying the finer things in life, as luxury and refinement oftentimes accompany this card. I feel like this person coming into your home will also, make it easier for you to enjoy maybe, going out to dinners and stuff like that, because, if you're a single parent or a single income, it's just like, when you have more than one, it's just like you're not walking on eggshells. You're not living paycheck to paycheck, because, combined together, it's like, you could do so much more things. So I definitely feel like, give this person a chance, and see where it goes. This is, like any single tarot reading, this is all guidance. You do what you feel is best. Doesn't say the first person that crosses your path tomorrow is going to be that person. Just like, the key to especially Scorpio in the sky is patience. A lot of us have been going through this emotional purging, where we're, I actually was purging things of the house. What do we what do we no longer need? What can you sit there and repurpose, for maybe later down the road, or, maybe offer it to someone else, donate it. Or if it has to absolutely go in the landfill, then, that's the place for it. But definitely respecting nature. We're all heading outside, so make sure you're using eco-friendly products. Maybe put out some bird bells for the birds, or bird seeds. Definitely, recycle whatever you can. We got to respect our earth. We only have one. But I definitely feel like, we're on the cusp of change. We're on the cusp of more happier times to come. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Tuesday, April 27th, 2021. God, please look after Bill Jackson. He's a preacher with Tribal Trails. Our prayers are sent out to him and his family in their time of need. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.